As someone who's been carrying a standard style flashlight on a daily basis for almost a decade, when I found out that we were coming out with a flashlight that had a flat design, the only thing that I could say to that was, seriously? But when I found out that it had a lumen range of 1 all the way up to 1000, and it even has a green laser inside of it, I said, hold on a second, I think you might be on to something. Then I found out that this flat design had a very similar feel to a folding pocket knife when it was in my pocket, instead of it being your typical round flashlight that is much more uncomfortable to carry. I started to play ball with this thing and realize just how good it is. Now, with the fact that the Arkfeld actually comes out tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time in just a few hours, we have to talk about this. And the fact that it might look like a smart TV remote at first glance, but it has so many features and it honestly has become an absolute gem and one of my favorite flashlights to carry on a regular basis. Now, just a heads up to thank you guys for watching this video, and the fact that again this product comes out in just a few hours from right now. We're gonna give one away in this video. Now, in order to enter, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to this channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and leave one comment in the comment section about what is your favorite feature of the new Arkfeld. If you win, you'll be able to choose from 4 different colors that we have available. I know I'm holding the black one right here, but we have it in several other colors, which I'll show you soon. And also it comes in cool white and neutral white, which you can choose from as well. So please, please, please make sure that you enter to win one of these before you move on to another video. Now, with that said, let's talk about this thing and how sweet it really is. Now, as I mentioned, we have this product in 4 different colors. We have the black that I was holding before. Now I've got the OD green right here. We have the bright blue, and we have the tan. All 3 colors come with black accents, but the one right here in the black actually has our signature blue accents with the clip and the bezel and the switch. Now again, like I mentioned, it has a lumen range of 1 to 1000, which we will talk about in detail on the tabletop, but I just want to give you this quick overview of the product itself. It does feature our magnetic charging, even though it is a flat design. We were able to make the back a little bit larger, allowing us to still use our circular disc signature magnetic charging. That also allows us to have a really cool pocket clip on here, very similar to a folding pocket knife. Now, if this Arkfeld just had the 1000 lumen performance, I would be happy with that given its size and form factor. But we also tossed in a green laser as well that you can toggle by simply flipping this switch back and forth, which is so cool and an absolute fidget factor if you're just hanging out at the office or on the couch, anything like that. And the features of this thing go on and on. It's got a 4 LED battery indicator underneath the switch, giving it to you in 25% intervals, so you always know when you need to charge your light. Also, with that center switch, you do have memory mode, and you have several different settings, including moonlight, low, medium, high, turbo, and of course strobe, which is something that you want on an everyday carry light. Now, I've talked about enough things to you guys staring at the camera. I want to show these to you up close, so let's go to the tabletop so you can really see what I'm talking about. So right here I have the Arkfeld in all 4 versions that are going to be available during this week's sale. Now right here, of course, I have the OD green on the left. This one does have black hardware and black accents. We've got the black version right here, which is going to have our signature blue. So you have the blue clip, blue on the front bezel, and then the blue switch. And then with the tan and the blue version right here, you are also getting the black hardware and black accents, just like the OD green version. So if you like the blue clip, you like the blue switch, all of that, then you're going to want to go with the black version because that's the only one that comes that way. Now let's go ahead and talk about some of the specifications for this light because it really is cool. So we have a length of 4.33 inches, which is very impressive because typically with our full-sized battery lights, they're going to be at least 5 inches or longer. You can see right here that that the Warrior Mini 2, which is a small flashlight, is still substantial looking next to the very compact Arkfeld. The coolest thing about this light also is going to be the fact that it has a width of only 0.59 inches. So that is what's going to be taking up the pocket real estate, and it's going to be very comfortable to carry. It has a similar feel to a typical folding pocket knife instead of having a cylindrical shape like a standard flashlight, which is nowhere near as comfortable to carry. So this has been an absolute joy having it in my pocket on a daily basis. Let's go ahead and also talk about the performance. So like I mentioned before, it has 1000 lumens on turbo mode, which is pretty incredible coming out of a light that is this small. I mean, just look at this thing, guys. I can hide it in my fist. It's so small. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the settings. So we have a moonlight setting, which is 1 lumen, which I like to see on an EDC light. I think every EDC light needs to have an extremely low lumen setting, and the 1 lumen is perfect. So right here we have the 1 lumen, which lasts for 8 days straight. Let's go ahead and bounce up to the low mode, which is going to be 15 lumens, which will last for 41 hours straight. So coming out of this tiny light right here, you're getting almost 2 days on that 15 lumen setting. I'm going to go ahead and hold it down again. We're going to go to that medium mode, which is 60 lumens, which is going to last for 11 hours and then slowly drop down from there for an additional 50 minutes. Now I'll go ahead and pump up to the high setting, which is 300 lumens, which lasts for 126 minutes, so a little over 2 hours straight, and then it will slowly drop down to 60 lumens, and that will last for another 34 minutes. Now I'll go ahead and do a double tap to get to that turbo setting, and now we're at 1000 lumens, and you can see here that will last for 4 minutes, which is very impressive for a turbo mode. Typical turbo modes last for around 1 to 2 minutes. 4 minutes on turbo, very, very nice for a light of this size. It's going to slowly drop down to 300 lumens, and that will last for an additional 110 minutes, and also that will give you a beam distance of 101 meters with a candela of 2560. I'd like to also mention that, of course, like I said, this comes in cool white and neutral white. The neutral white version is going to have a Kelvin of 4000 to 5000, and the cool white setting, of course, is going to be higher than that at 5700 to 6700 Kelvin, and that's going to be your tint range for the cool white and the neutral white versions. Now, as you could see while I was flipping through those settings, we also have an indicator right here. So that indicator is going to show you your battery level. We've got 4 indicators, so it's going to be 25, 50, 75, and 100%, similar to the indicator that you're going to see on the Warrior 3S and other lights that we offer that has the battery indicator going around the switch. But right here, we have these 4 little LEDs underneath the switch itself. Now, one of my favorite things about this light is the fidget factor and the fact that it also has a green laser. It doesn't have to have a green laser, but I think a green laser makes everything better, and also the way that you flip between the 2 different settings is amazing. I could go like this all day. It's so gratifying just to flip between the 2 settings even when the light itself is off. But when you turn it on, you can see here we're to the green laser. I'll flip it back over and we're at white light, green laser, white light, green laser. And of course, when you turn it off and you have it on that setting, when you turn it back on, it's going to go back to where it was before. So you've got lumen settings from 1 lumen all the way up to 1000. You've got the green laser, you got the fidget factor here with the switch itself, and then of course we have the indicators there underneath the switch. You've got your magnetic charging, and this wouldn't be an Olight without a strobe mode as well. So really, really cool to see all of the features in such a tiny little light. I wanted to quickly show you guys the settings as well here with all of the lights off. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on the 1 lumen moonlight mode, and you can't really see that on the camera. So let's go ahead and jump up to the low mode right here. And as you can see, we're already getting a really nice hot spot there, and we got a little flood coming off of it as well. So this is a very useful beam for EDC just right here. Let's go ahead and pump up to medium mode and look at this. this. Now we're really lighting up this entire wall in front of me. I just like how there's so much surface area being lit with this beam style. We're gonna go ahead and jump up to the high mode and check that out, guys. Look how easily we can see everything that's here in frame. I've got really nice spill coming off of this as well. I can see everything behind the camera and around me. It really is impressive, especially for EDC tasks. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump up to the 1000 lumen and look at that. I mean, we are lighting up this whole room, guys, easily lighting up this whole wall. I am just so impressed with the performance of this little light. Last thing I want to show you guys is we're just going to go ahead and flip over to the green laser, and there you go. You can see it pretty well. So green laser, flip over. We'll go ahead and do a double tap to that turbo again. We'll cycle through low, medium, and high just for you to be able to see those. Again, double tap to turbo, flip back to the laser, and this thing just works so well. It's so responsive. I love the Olight UI. It's just so simple to use. Flipping back and forth between the beam and the light itself, you can see just how well that is as well. I mean, I'm just really stoked about this light, guys, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you guys so much for checking out the Arkfeld in this video. Again, you can pick up yours in just a few hours starting at 8 p.m. Eastern time at a very significant discount. You can get these by themselves for a hair over $67, but we do have a couple bundles that really are fantastic. The first one is that for only $1 more, you can get a bundle where you add a black eye mini keychain light. It's a magnetic keychain light that is super fun to use. And then also we have another bundle where if you add $5 to the Arkfeld, you can get our Desert Tan IXV keychain light, which is USB Type-C rechargeable, and it goes all the way up to 180 lumens, easily the best keychain light in the business. And again, we have it for the very first time in Desert Tan, and you can get it for only an extra $5 if you get it with an Arkfeld. Amazing, amazing deals on these starting tonight, guys. Please make sure you get yours. I promise you it will be an absolute joy to use when you receive yours. And again, it's backed by Olight, one of the best businesses in the illumination industry. Now, if you're familiar with Olight flash sales, you'll know that this isn't the only product that we have available starting tonight. We have several other products, including the Perun 2 right angle headlamp that has 2,500 lumens for the first time in tan. We also have our Warrior Mini 2, one of our most popular pocket everyday carry lights, and that has 1,750 lumens, and it is available for the first time in Desert Camo as well. We also have some amazing deals on the Balder Mini if you want to pick up a weapon light for that new concealed carry, and so much more. Guys, hit the link in the description of this video to check everything out. Get those wish lists ready if you are watching this before 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching this video after 8 p.m. Eastern, then you can go ahead and pick up these deals starting right now. One thing to keep in mind is that this sale ends Friday night at midnight Eastern time. So if you're watching this video a week after the sale, I'm sorry, you won't be able to get the discounted price, but you maybe will still be able to get these products if they are still in stock. All I'm saying is pick these up while you can, because they're already very, very popular with our early access customers. The last thing I'll mention is please don't forget to enter to win one of these in this video before you go. I don't know about you, but I think it'd be pretty sweet to get a free Arkfeld. So please make sure that you enter. And guys, good luck during the sale tonight. This sale's an absolute blast. We're stoked about these new products, and we hope you guys are too. With that said, we'll see you in the next video.